Manga-Waido.
I'm home.
Hey, Mom's not home.
Not again.
I need her to sign these papers.
I'll do it then.
What? No, your handwriting is messy.
Don't say that. I'll write it carefully. My name is Shiro Hoshina. I run a house cleaning company. My wife, Satoko, has been leaving the house a lot more often in the past few years, and these days, it's good if she's home 3 days a week at the most.
What? Your wife doesn't come home again?
Yeah, it seems like she was having trouble finishing cleaning up her parents' house.
Don't you miss having your wife around, like cooking and doing the laundry?
I can do that much, but Mafuyu doesn't seem to like being alone with me.
Of course not. A girl of that age wouldn't want to be alone with a scruffy old man.
Hey, Moriya, that's mean. Well, it's true that I'm a scruffy old man, but...
Well, I'm sure the rebellious stage will pass eventually.
I hope so. My old colleague Moriya and the other employees try to console me, but my daughter Mafuyu seems to think I'm a pathetic father and shows it in her attitude.
Hey, Dad. Mom didn't come home again this week. Don't you care?
Well, she said it's taking a long time to get rid of the things she left behind, so it can't be helped.
Ugh, you're so lame for not being able to say it out straight. I definitely don't want to marry a guy like my dad.
This is how I'm treated at home, but my work is going well. In addition to house cleaning, we also take on disposal of unwanted items and pest control. In addition, my grandfather ran a pawn shop, and I've been watching him work from a young age, so I can also appraise antiques. And I also buy furniture and jewelry. Business is going well today too. I thought that was the case, but...
I'm sorry, President, but I'd like to resign at the end of this month.
What? Moriya, why all of a sudden?
Actually, I've been wanting to go independent for a while now.
Go independent? I'd like to support you in that, but I can't let you quit at the end of this month. Afterwards, we discussed it, but Moriya insisted on leaving, even going so far as to say that it would be illegal to try and stop him. If you're that determined, I understand. I'll give up. Thanks for all these years. I don't think I can give you a big enough farewell gift, though.
Please, don't worry about that. We're going to take something big, so...
What? What a surprise! Moriya is going to start his own business by recruiting most of my employees. The other employees were also promised a pay raise, and they agreed to be recruited. I was so surprised that I lost my composure. I tried to persuade the other employees to stay, but in the end I couldn't change their minds. No.
Well, the boss didn't do a good job of understanding everyone's complaints. I think it just means that you weren't good enough as a manager.
And so, everyone ended up quitting. After that, the remaining employees also felt uneasy about the company's future and quit one after another, leaving me as the only employee. I managed to get by with the help of some freelance staff, but I had to cancel most of the projects, and I received a lot of scolding from my customers. I never thought it would come to this. Is there no other choice but to close the company?
Why don't you hire some people around to try to rebuild the company?
That's true, but...
That's why everyone quits. You need to be more responsible.
You're right, Mafuyu. But then, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, my wife Satoko came home after a long absence and...
Break up with me.
She wanted a divorce. What's more, Satoko says she's seeing Moriya, who went independent after taking all my employees.
His company is doing well, so you're no longer needed.
You mean she's been having an affair all this time?
You said you were gonna help clean up your grandpa's place. Was that a lie?
That's right. The cleaning was long over.
I knew it.
What? You knew?
Dad, you're responsible for not having any questions, but you're the worst mom.
Would you prefer a young, good-looking guy rather than an unattractive man, too?
Don't put me in with you.
I had no energy left to follow the conversation between the two women, and having lost all lingering feelings, I decided to accept a divorce.
It's a relief that you're so quick to talk.
We became strangers after I received alimony from both Moriya and Satoko. The only good thing that came out of this misfortune was Mafuya choosing to live with me, saying I don't like my pathetic father, but my mother who had an affair is even more disgusting. Damn it! What the hell did I do? Isn't this a bit much? I lost the will to do anything, and my days continued into days. One day, Mafuyu spoke to me.
Dad,
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I made a mess again.
come on, that's fine. We got a lot of alimony, so let's go on a trip to refresh ourselves. It's summer vacation, so why not?
It seemed like Mafuya was looking out for me in her own way. I guess so. It's been a while since I went on a trip.
Yay! There's this place from this drama Kento was in, deep in the mountains of Waido City. Let's go there.
Thanks, Mafuyu. After searching online, we found a small hot spring inn with vacancies, and we ended up visiting a hot spring resort in the countryside.
Welcome to Matsunote.
Thank you for your help.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you. There's an open-air bath at the end of the hallway. Please relax.
The landlady is a very beautiful woman with a gentle manner. Everywhere in the inn is sparkling clean, and the hot spring has a great view and is very pleasant. Mafuyu also seems to be having a lot of fun touring the filming locations.
Excuse me, I brought your dessert.
Wow, that looks delicious. We made the right choice staying at this inn. The food is delicious and the hot spring makes your skin smooth.
Thank you. Our hot springs is known as the Beauty Hot Spring.
Really? Then maybe I'll be super beautiful by the time I go home.
I wonder if I could become good looking too.
Not a chance for you, Dad. You'll have to lose weight first.
That's right. It will rain in the afternoon tomorrow, so please take an umbrella from the front desk if you are going out.
Yes, thank you. The landlady, Matsuno-san, was very kind and always looking out for us. I'm glad I accepted Mafuyu's invitation. We were healed both physically and mentally. But on the third day of my stay...
What is it?
I ran in the direction of the voice and... This is... There was a swarm of bees. There was a nest behind the shed.
Hoshino-sama, it's dangerous, so please go inside quickly. Dad, this is your calling.
You're right. Ma'am, if it's all right with you...
What?
Actually, I work as a cleaner and pest controller. I'll get rid of them. When I told her that I had experience in exterminating bees, the landlady said she wanted to officially request my services.
But we don't have anything here that could be of use to get rid of them.
Can I borrow a thick jacket, a raincoat, and also some boots, work gloves, and duct tape?
Yes, I can get you those things right away.
If possible, I'd like a white raincoat.
What? Why?
Black and dark colors will irritate the bees.
I understand. I'll try to find some.
Oh, there's no rush. The extermination will be done at night.
What?
What are you talking about? Hurry up and do it.
Bees return to the hives at dusk, so the best time to catch them all at once is at night. Besides, bees have poor eyesight, so they can't see much in the dark.
As expected of a professional.
Nice work, Dad.
Well, this much is nothing. I quickly prepared my equipment with what I had on hand, and waited until the bees had quieted down at night to exterminate them. Fortunately, they were relatively docile and not the fierce kind, so it didn't take long. About an hour and the job was finished. All set now. In the morning, I'll check to see if there are any returning bees, and I'll spray the area where the nest was again.
Wait, you're still gonna spray it?
Yes. That way we can prevent them from building a nest again.
I see.
I see. Thank you.
Then, not only Matsuno-san, but even the neighbors came to watch.
Wow, you're good at it, even though you're young.
You're so good at what you do. I'm so impressed.
Thank you very much. We also do things like cleaning and buying unwanted items, so please let us know if you have any other problems. I blurted out something like that on a whim. Then,
There's a hornet's nest behind my house, too. Can you get rid of it?
There are tons of old clothes in my wardrobe that my grandmother doesn't want. Can you buy them off me?
My bathroom is full of mold. Can you clean it for me?
from the next day, I started getting all sorts of requests for work. Oh, that's very kind of you to offer, but at the moment, I'm the only employee here due to various circumstances. So, I'm afraid I can't take all your requests during the stay.
If it's okay with you, why don't you stay with us and take on requests from the local community?
What?
Actually, I have some antique furniture that I'd like to sell. Of course, you can come to me last, and you won't have to pay for the accommodation.
That's great, Dad. You could stay in a nice inn for free and also get a lot of work done.
I guess so. Well, since you all seem to be having trouble, I'll take you up on your offer.
Yes, please!
That's a big help!
Thank you.
Thank you so much!
Mafuya's summer vacation had only just started, so there was still plenty of time before school. And luckily, the cleaning equipment was already in the car, so I decided to take the landlady up on her offer. My reputation for quickly and efficiently fulfilling the requests of local residents spread by word of mouth, and thankfully, my work steadily increased.
Here you are, Hoshina-san. Thanks for yesterday. Here's a little something to say thank you.
But I've already been paid. Is that okay?
I was so happy that it looked brand new again. Please accept this. It's really sweet and delicious.
Thank you. I'll be in touch again.
Yes, I'll definitely call you when I need the cleaning job done. Dad, you're actually pretty good.
3 weeks later, when I finally finished all the requests and returned home, it seems that Mafuya had a change of heart about me and stopped calling me a lazy, useless parent like she used to. Completing so many requests on my own gave me confidence for the future as well. A result of undertaking work that could be done by one person also carrying out recruitment activities, we managed to employ 2 people and gradually stabilized our business. We were able to return to our old way of life. Oh, Mafuyu, sorry. I'll do the cleaning when I get back.
That's okay, I'll do it.
What?
You're busy today, right? Besides, I don't want to become a useless woman like my mother, so I thought I'd do what I can.
I see. Thanks, Mafuya. I'm off then. However, about 10 months after Moriya and the others quit.
President?
What? Moriya?
I'm sorry, President. I was an idiot.
What? What's more, that Moriya suddenly appeared and asked to be employed again. Apparently, he was unable to pay the promised salaries to the employees he had promised to hire, and they all quit one after another, making it impossible for the business to continue. Furthermore, due to their sloppy work, they lost customers and ended up going out of business.
Please hire me again.
After doing so many wrongs, how could you?
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in working with you anymore.
President, please, I beg you.
Well, it's your fault for not being able to understand the complaints of your employees and customers. You need to reflect on your actions and start over from the beginning.
Damn it! Fine! I was stupid to have relied on you!
He left after spitting out those words. I never would have guessed he was such a scumbag. I guess I didn't have the eye either. After that, I heard from the grapevine that Moriya was having a rough time, unable to pay back the debts that he had taken on when he started his business, being sued by his employees for unpaid wages and so on. But this wasn't the end of the story. One day,
I see. There really are some brazen people out there.
right. I was having tea with the landlady Matsuna-san, who had come here for a training session on manners, and
Oh, Mifuyu and Shiro too!
Satoko?
Mom, why? Did you follow us here?
No, I just happened to drop in at the restaurant we used to come by to as family. More importantly, Shiro, it's so good to see you. You know, I really feel like I did something wrong.
She says that she broke up with Moriya and is barely scraping by, working part-time, can barely afford to eat.
Please marry me again. I want to start over.
You and Moriya? How unbelievable.
You're annoying. Go away. Women who have affairs are disgusting.
Don't say that about your mother. I've changed my mind.
If you've changed your mind and have repented, you wouldn't be so quick to ask him to get back together with you, would you?
Fuya's right. I'm not interested in you anymore after you betrayed us.
But
Then, seeing the persistent Satoko, Matsuna-san, who had been silent till now, opened her mouth.
I've seen a lot of people in my line of work, but I can see that someone like you will just end up repeating the same thing over and over again, once things return to normal. Huh? Who are you? I am someone who is indebted to Hoshina-san. How come you can't realize that someone like you and someone like Hoshina-san, who is diligent and sincere at their work, are mismatched? What? Besides, if you expose yourself in such a place, your own dignity will only continue to fall, you know.
When she looked around, she finally seemed to realize that she was the center of attention for all the other customers.
It's so embarrassing, so don't show your face here again. I don't think of you as my mother.
Please, just leave. I have no lingering feelings or emotions for you.
You heartless jerk!
And so, finally, Satoko disappeared. Thank you, Matsuna-san.
No, I just said what I thought. I really think that Hoshina-san is a sincere and wonderful person.
Thank you.
I'll have to help out here.
After that, Mafuya kept wanting to visit Matsuna-san's inn, so I started visiting the inn every time I had a long break. Gradually, I started to get closer to Matsuna-san, and before long, we started going out.
Hey, Dad, I think I'll be even more beautiful if I become the daughter here.
What?
Because I get to use the hot spring anytime, you know. So, if you're gonna remarry, do it soon.
Hey, Mafuya! It was 6 months later that we got married, just as Mafuya had hoped, and we were able to go to the hot springs as much as we liked. This time, I want to be with a kind and family-oriented wife. That's what I hoped for.